afterwards we can talk about different kinds of eclipses, but now we're just seeing the final seconds before the moon perfectly fits over the sun, so that nothing else of the sun can be seen now, just that tiny thin wedge, and I can see it going, I can see it going.
Right, it's just, there it goes.
It's a few
So are we,
pixels, a few
is this
pixels.
is this technically totality happening right
There
now?
it's gone. Yes. So, and
Oh, there
here
it is.
you see the diamond ring. So this was
Wow,
the diamond
there's
ring
the
that I was
diamond
referring
ring.
to. Absolutely perfect timing.
Stunning.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Nice.
And there it goes. Fantastic. So now we're in totality. We have 2 minutes to make the most of this and look at the structures. And you can see already these linear structures coming away from the sun's disk. So right now the moon is perfectly fitting over what we call the photosphere, the bright disk of light of the sun. And we're seeing the very faint atmosphere of the sun, which is dominated by charged particles and magnetic fields that we don't normally get to see with our eyes because the photosphere is so light. That is beautiful.
Oh, that is cool. So we're
And
looking
that diamond ring effect that we saw, Lucy, that is the last vestige of light that we can see going through a valley, isn't it? In the valleys and mountains on the limb of the moon.
That's right. So the moon has a lumpy surface. It has impact craters and valleys. It has flat regions and high regions. And so you're right, it's not a perfect circular disk in the sky, and bits of sun's light can come through those valleys just at the very seconds before totality. That is.
And we're going to see it again, are we, at the end of totality?
Yes, very good point. So then in a minute and a half's time, the reverse will happen of what we've just seen previously. So the diamond ring will appear the other side and the moon will start to slip off, and then we'll see the crescent sun that will get bigger and bigger and bigger until the moon is gone in about an hour's time.
Wow,
Pat, I've just had a request. If you could make the feed full screen. I don't know whether it's still reverting back to us when we talk, but if you could just make that the full screen in the Hangout if possible.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, I have it selected, so it should be. In my viewer, it is. So, is it? Okay. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it otherwise?
No, I see the Hangout in the same way that you do. That was just a message that I had through on Skype from somebody. But look, over to you, Lucy.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that was just too quick, wasn't it? That was far too
man, there it goes. Oh my gosh.
And bang, they've got the filter back on the telescope immediately. So that's some superb work down there. It really is.
Absolutely. The photosphere is 1,000,000 times brighter than the faint corona, the faint atmosphere that we were just looking at. So you have to put your filter on. You have to put it on so that you don't damage your eyes if you're looking at the sun directly, and you have to put it on so that you can get safe images as well. You don't damage your camera and you don't overwhelm the camera with light and ruin your images. But my goodness, that was through so quickly.
It is.
So it'll be good later on to go back and have a look at some of those pictures and